No friends today? It's okay. I won't take it personally. All right. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Miss Linnea, and welcome to Beginning Ballet. So we are going to go to the bar today. We're going to start at the bar, and we'll have a little bit of time to come center and move across the floor. So we always want to start with our left hand on the bar. So we're going to start on this side. So I'm going to start with pliés, as always. So just do your best to follow along. I'll explain it once before. So we'll take our preparation 5, 6, 7, and 8. You always have those 4 counts before you start any combination. So we're going to go out and down with the arm through first and second, grand plie all the way down, and then we'll take a big stretch forward, rolling up through the spine, and a little stretch upper back to go back. In second position, same port de bras, allongé, and down through first and second, grand plie, heel stay down, and then we'll take our side bend to the bar and away. If you're at home, just make sure you have your left hand on probably a chair is the best thing, or a wall. And in fourth position, 2 demis, 1 grand plie all the way down. We'll lift the heels up and we'll take a little balance. Okay, arms in first. And in fifth position, demi stretch, grand plie. And then let's go back first. And then we'll go with a flat back to go forwards. At the very end, sous-sus, that front foot comes into the back foot, and we'll take a little balance, and we'll end where we began in first position. Okay, so all you have to do is follow along with me. Today we're going to be using Disney music. Here we go. All right. Disney music. Hello, hello, welcome. So left hand on that bar. Here we go, demi-plie. Just follow me, demi-plie, grand plie. Now press your heels down. Big stretch forward. Roll your body up. And little stretch back, upper back. Look away from the bar. Opening to second. Again, demi. Stretch, demi, stretch, grand plie. Here we go, side bend. All the way towards that support, that chair, whatever you have at home. And let's go away, other side. And we'll rond de jambe to fourth position. Demi. Stretch. Think of opening your knees out to the side. Weight into your little toes. Heels press down. Let's take a balance. Elevate. Arms to first. Top of the inner thighs squeeze together. And demi-plie. Tendu fifth. Last time. Little toes spiraling down. Chest lifted. Let's go back first. Swoop that arm back. Coming up. Reach forward, flat back. All right, sous-sus. Front foot comes into the back foot. Squeeze your legs. There should be no space. As tight together as they can be. Take a little balance. Going up, 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 up. Shoulders down. Those arms are like a picture frame for your face. And closing back to first. All right, good job. Let's take it on the other side. So you'll move that chair to the other side and take your right hand on your bar. So yeah, you always want to finish where you began. We started the combo in first. We're going to end in first. Here we go. Other side. Allongé means elongate. You're in a toaster. It's hot in front, hot in back. Don't lean either direction. Go forward. Rolling through your spine. Little breath back. Second. Make sure your legs are wide enough for your grand plie. Here we go into the bar. And away. And rond de jambe, quarter rond de jambe. Back knee, that it doesn't turn in. Elevate, that's the hardest grand plie. And cross your form. Arms to first. Squeeze your belly button into your spine. Last time. Very delicate with the arms. You're always moving, never stopping. Thinking of it like a sentence. Let's go back, swoop back. Coming up tall and flat back, reach forward. Rolling up. Here we go, susu, arm goes up as you go to the susu, good. If you can, test that balance, good, shoulders down. Good, Sophia. Lengthen up, 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 up as tall as you can. And plie. Closing back to first. Okay, good. Let's switch that chair to the other side. So now we have our left hand again on the bar. So we'll go tendus from first. So tendu means to stretch. So our foot is stretching as it points. So we're going to take 5, 6, 7, and 8. Tendu, front and close, front and close, plie, extend, plie, and stretch. Side and close, side and close, plie, extend, plie, and stretch. We'll do that front side, back side, and then we're going to have a second part of that combo. We're going to do 3 little tendus. 3 to the side, 3 to the back, 3 to the side. Again, in, 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 in. Take it back, da, da, and side, side, side. So you have 2 parts here. Let me find our music. First part is 2 tendus. Plie, extend, plie, and stretch. Front side, back side. And then 3 tendus en croix twice. I will do it with you. Here we go. Disney music. Front, close, front, close, plie, extend, plie, stretch to the side. Keep that elbow lifted, side. Good. Plie, extend, plie. Those toes stay on the floor. Back, close, back, close. Everything is so even with the counts. So how would you count it? You could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We go in, side, 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 back, back, back. It's fast. One more time. In. Come on. Side, side, side. Back, back, back. Last one. And you're done. So those last 3 tendus en croix are pretty fast. So we need to make sure that our torso, we don't crunch that cereal. Remember, this is your cereal box, your rectangle, and we don't want to crunch it. So sometimes when we're going really fast, we tend to crunch that cereal. So we want to keep this really strong. This is our core. This is our torso. It's the middle part of your body. So it has to be really strong so that your arms and legs can move freely. Okay, other side. Here we go. Front, front. Keep your toes on the floor this whole exercise. To the back. Last time. Here we go with those fast 3 tendus. In, side, 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 back, back, back. One more time. Toes, toes, toes. Heel, heel, heel. In, last time. Good, arms down. All right. Very nice. I'm just gonna turn on some air quickly. It's very warm in here. Hello. Let's just turn that on. Good. Okay. Let's move on to dégagé. So now we're putting that left hand on the bar. Let's see, let me put on the music and that will help me with this exercise. Let's go. Out, in, 3, quicker. Pique, 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 coupe. Same thing, side. 3, quicker. 3, piques. Bring it, coupe back. And back. And close. 3, quicker. Pique, 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 coupe. And close. So we are going to be working from first. The arm will stay to the side until you come to coupe. But let's see, you have 1 out, 1 in, 3 accent in, 3 piques up, coupe. So you go from out, bring the leg to coupe, and the arm will also bend as you go to coupe. Okay, to the side, 3 piques. You're gonna bring that leg back coupe. So let's talk about those coupes one more time. It's always good. I'm frozen. Maybe it might be your internet. I'm not sure because we keep losing you. I'm frozen. I look good from this side, so it's probably your computer, unfortunately, Sophia. I'm sorry about that. So coupe front, toes. It's the toes that are connected, and back, it's the ankle that's connected. Okay, so we always want to make sure there's not a position that's kind of in between. It's either front or it's back. So when you go to the front, the coupe is front. When you go side, the coupe is back. When you go back, the coupe is back. And when you go side, last one, coupe is front. Okay, let's give that our best shot. And remember, every time you come to coupe, the arm comes to first. Here we go. Dégagé out, in, 3 piques, coupe, and side, close, 3, up, 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 coupe back, take it back, in, 3 pique, coupe back, last time, side, in, pique, 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 coupe front, close. All right, Sophia, I think it's your internet. I'm pretty sure, because I think ours is fine on this side. When I'm moving, I see it no problem. So I'm sorry about that if you come in and out. You can also watch this video later if you missed most of it, okay? But try your best. We're gonna do the other side. So let's switch now to our right hand on the bar. And from first position, we'll take those dégagés. Here we go. Out, in, 3 piques, coupe, side, musicality, little up, 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 coupe back. Now we go back, in, pique, 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 coupe. Last time, good, side, close, in, 3, 2, 1, coupe front, and arms down. Okay, good. So we got a few different moves, and we're not gonna do it in a combination, but I just wanna talk about two steps that relate to what we just did. So we have pas de cheval and we have enveloppe. I know we've done those in this class before, but I want to just talk about them. So for a moment, let's go to fifth position. So you pick whichever side you want and put one foot in front. Let's talk about the difference. So pas de cheval is going to, without working on the arm, just the leg, you're going to go coupe, extend out, close fifth. That's a pas de cheval. It goes in, out, close. In, out, close. And you can do that front, side, or back. In, out, close. In, out, close. Or to the back. In, out, close. In, out, close. So those three movements make up one pas de cheval. Now, the opposite of a pas de cheval is an enveloppe. So that means the leg goes out to a dégagé, coupe, and close, which is kind of what we did after we did our piqués. We brought the leg into coupe, and then we closed it. So that's called an enveloppe. Out, in, close. Out, in, close. So those movements are opposites. One is going in, out, close. The other is going out, in, close. So just something to be aware of as we're learning more vocabulary and all that fun stuff. Just adding more tools in your pocket and more steps in your pocket, because there are so many ballet steps that you haven't even learned yet or ever seen or heard of. So we keep adding more to our list of steps that we've done. So let's move on to rond de jambe. Let's do just last thing at the bar. Let's go from fifth for this one. So right foot in front. We'll take just preparation 5, 6, arm open 7, and 8. We go plie front, carry back, carry front. Now you stretch back. Then we'll take 4 rond de jambe, perfect half circle, 3 and 4. Now we're going to take some fondus. You brush out, fondue, side, fondue, back, fondue, side, close, back. So you can reverse it all. We go plie back and around and around. Now you stretch. 4 going back, 3 and 4. You brush back and fondue, side and fondue, front fondue, side, close, front. Now today we're gonna take a circular port de bras. 2 counts down, 2 counts into your support, 2 counts back, and then swoop that arm around back to first. Good, and then reverse it. Go back for 2, side for 2, down to the floor for 2, and then you stand up. And from there, at the very end, we're gonna face our chair, our bar, whatever you're holding on to. That same foot is in front. We're gonna go plie, slide that leg up to passe. And we're gonna test our balance in passe. Well, you don't necessarily need to let go, but it's about working that position, finding that passe, squeezing all your muscles, and just being comfortable standing on one leg in that position, on releve, of course. Okay, so we have plie front, take it back, take it front. Now you stretch. 4 rond de jambe, brush fondue, out fondue, back fondue, out, close, back. We're gonna reverse it all. Circular port de bras, 8 counts. Reverse it, 8 count circular port de bras into your bar for a passe balance. I'll do it all with you. Shake it out. It's a lot on one leg. And just remember, rond de jambe means around the leg. One leg is moving around the other leg. And fondue, what does fondue mean? Melt. Fondue means to melt. So both legs are bending, both legs are extending at the same time. Here we go, rond de jambe. 5th position, we go out and around and around. Now you stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we have our brush, fondue, side, fondue, back, fondue. 1 more. Close back, 5th. Reverse it. Plie, plie. Now you stretch. Take it back, side, front, back, side, front, back. back. Now we brush, back, fondue. Notice the arm will come in as the leg comes in. One more, good, Sophia. Close front. Here we go, away from your bar. Side bend towards your bar. Back, 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 make that big circle. Come back to first, reverse. 2 counts to go back. 2 counts to go side, perfect. 2 counts down. Coming up. Let's face that chair, that bar, 2 hands, plie, passe releve. 1 count, yes. You're up on your highest tippy toe. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your hips, squeeze your tummy. That standing leg is straight, and you're standing as tall as you can. Now, sous-sus and plie. Good job, all right. So even if we're not letting go of the bar on that passe balance, we are holding that position and training your body to be in that correct position, okay? All right, other side, last thing at the bar, shake out your legs. It's a lot on one leg. Okay, here we go. Left side. Plie. Stay in plie, around. Now you stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Brush the leg off the floor. Fondue. Extend, bend. One more time, side. Close it back. Let's reverse it. Around, around, around. Now you go back, back. Brush the leg, back, fondue, side, fondue. Close front, here we go, circular port de bras. 2 counts down. Into the bar. Bring it around. Reverse. Make your biggest, widest circle. All right, face your bar, plie. And passe releve. Take that knee to the side. Squeeze your bottom, squeeze your legs. If you want to try letting go, you can, just for a moment. And sous-sus. Good, plie. All right, very nice. And before we take the bar away, let's put on arabesque. So let's take 2 hands to that bar. First position, whichever leg you want, you're gonna brush it back and hold. You wanna lift your chest up high. You want that leg straight, toes pointed. Look out for the wall. And when you feel good about that one side, then switch to the other leg. You're gonna feel it in your back, that's for sure. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Okay, very nice. Let's take that bar away. Take that bar away. And we'll come center. If you need to get some water, go for it. Normally in a full ballet class, there are more exercises than that, but in 40 minutes, we can't really get to all of them. But eventually, when you have a full hour-and-a-half ballet class, which is traditional, we'll be adding frappe, rond de jambe en l'air, adagio, grand battement. There's a bar stretch. There's a lot that can happen in a full ballet class, but I do a similar class every week, so you really get really comfortable with those more basic steps, because they're the most important. If you don't have those, you won't be able to do any other steps. Okay, I would like to jump today. Let's jump. So we're gonna be working on a newer step today, but first we always have to warm up our legs. So we're gonna do 8 sautés in first position. 8 in first, 8 in second, and then 8 échappés. So échappé means escape. So your legs are escaping out, then coming back in. Escaping out, coming back in. So your arms are here in first. They're kind of in line with your sternum, that bone in the middle of your chest. That's where your fingertips should be in line. Second position, arms are gonna be out. And then as you do your échappé, they close and open with you, okay? Keeping your elbows higher than your wrist. It should never be wrist higher. It should always be elbows higher. Good, okay. 8 little jumps in first, 8 in second, and 8 échappés. We're gonna warm up those feet and then we'll get into some other jumps. You find the right music. Hold on one second. See if this works. We'll jump down, down, down. So the accent is down. Okay, here we go. First position, arms in first. I hope it. Here we go. Plie, down, down. 3, 4, 5. Point your toes. Here we go. Second, second. Échappés, first and second, first and second. Plie, plie. One more. Woo! Okay, so we gotta be with the music. So we can't jump when we feel like it. We gotta jump with that music, to the beat. So you're gonna get another chance to do that. We're gonna do 16 changements. So from 5th to 5th, we switch and switch. Okay, arms will just be low. You're gonna point your toes and land in your tightest 5th each time. Okay, here we go. Put one foot front, doesn't matter. We go, switch and switch. 8 more, heels down, heels down. Last one, good. Okay, very nice. All right, let's work on a newer jump today. So you may or may not have already done this jump. It's called a sisson. Sisson, I thought it meant scissors, but I looked it up the other day. I'm not sure if that's what it actually means. But anyway, you would think it meant scissors because sisson sounds like scissors and the movement is like scissors with your legs. So normally it's done from 5th, but to learn it, let's just go from first position. Sisson can go side to side. It can also go front and back. So it can go in 4 directions. Let's just keep our arms down to learn it, to do it. So arms will be low. You're going to be in first position. You're going to bend both knees. So this is a jump that starts with both legs on the ground and it ends with one leg and then the other. So it kind of lands on one leg. So just watching my legs, plie. You're going to move sideways, sideways. And one leg is going to go out to the side. The other leg is going to go straight down like a little L or like a, I don't know, straight down and one leg out to the side. You're making like a little triangle. So plie, go sideways. You spring off of that leg. Yes, very nice. And then you go the other way. Plie, spring to the side. So good. So it's a step that travels. When you're going side to side, it's going to travel side to side. It doesn't really go up and down. So let's go one way and then go directly to the other side. So let's go plie. Let's go side and side. Good. Yes. One more time. That same thing. Plie. Side to side. All right. So now let's talk about sisson because it can go also front and back. So let's go front and back with our sisson. Pick a leg, doesn't matter, but one leg is going to be going straight down. The other leg is going to be going to arabesque. So watch me for a moment. Plie, sisson. And you're going to bring that leg back in. So in the air, it's back. When you land, it comes back in. You can do either leg. seesaw. Okay, it's harder actually from first than it is from fifth, believe it or not. But I want to just stick to first for now. That's to the front. So you're going to be traveling front. So try that. One leg and then the other leg. Boom. It's hard from first. Okay, let's also now remember there's another direction it goes. It also travels back. So that means one leg is going to be straight down. The other leg is going to be out, off the ground to the front. Boom. And you can do either leg. Boom. So you plie, you spring off, one leg is off, and then you plie and slide that leg back in. So if we were to go side, side, front, and back, what would that look like? Let's try it. Let's go side, side, front, back. Yeah, front and back are the hardest ones, especially from first. So, but it's about taking your body forward or taking your body back, and one leg will be higher than the other extended. So not that high. So make sure the leg is about dégagé height. It doesn't have to go super high. Sometimes we'll go split the legs and we'll go really, really wide, but not right now while we're learning it. So this is kind of a medium-sized jump. We call this like medium allegro. So there's petit allegro, medium allegro, and grand allegro. So if we were to go from fifth, let's try that because I think it's actually a little bit easier from fifth. So if you put your right foot front, and let's say you want to go to the right, your legs are going to switch. So if the right leg is in front, the back leg is going to come forward. Come forward. Yeah. And then if we're going to go back the other way, back leg is going to come forward. Forward. Slide the leg in. So where have we seen this motion before? We saw in dégagé. Boom. You're slicing the leg in. Or remember when we did here. It's the same thing. Boom. Notice how it's the same movements, right? And then let's go from fifth, right foot front to go forward. Your legs are not going to change. The back leg is going to go to arabesque. Boom. And it stays back. If you're going to move backwards, the legs don't switch. This one stays in front and slides back to front. Okay? Does that kind of make sense? I hope so. Let's do a little combo with that. So I'm going to add some music. Let me find some music. Stretch and side, stretch, front, stretch, and back. Then we're gonna switch legs, side, stretch, and side, stretch, and front, stretch, take it back, then just switch your leg. You're gonna cheat and put the other foot in front. So that means we're gonna get both sides all in the same, at the same time. So right foot is in front. We're gonna keep our arms low this whole time. Seesaw side, switch your legs. And then you're gonna stretch. Seesaw side, switch your legs. We stretch. Seesaw front, no change. Seesaw back, no change. And you're gonna take that back foot and just boop, step it in front. And we'll do everything on the other side. Side change, front, no change, back, no change, and then just step that back foot front. Okay, I know it might be confusing, but at least there's plenty of time to recover after the jump. So after you have the first seesaw, your legs will stretch and then bend, and then you'll be able to go to the next one. So arms, you don't need to worry about. They are going to be held down here. Back up, put that right foot in front. Make sure you don't kick any furniture. Right foot in front. Here we go. We go side, stretch, side, stretch. Now go front, front. Take it back, back. Now switch your legs, other side, side, stretch, side, stretch. Take it forward, stretch, take it back. Woo! Switch that leg. You gotta be on your balance. I'm talking to myself. So especially when we start jumping and turning, that's where we really have to hold on to the strength of our core. Jumping and turning is no joke. If you're not held in your center, in your core, in your torso, it's gonna be a lot harder. So that's why at the bar, I talk about keeping this really still, really solid. That's gonna help you when you're jumping and turning and all of that stuff. Were you able to do that exercise with me, Sophia? Yeah, you did it? Okay, awesome. Well, then we just have a few minutes left. Let's do one more thing. Let's do a little bit, another little combo. So we're gonna go, so you're gonna take your right foot back, we call this B+. It's gonna cross back behind you. You're gonna go to the front. You're gonna go chassé, sauté, arabesque. Chassé, sauté, arabesque. Chassé, sauté, arabesque. Step pas de chat. We have done pas de chat in here before. So if you're going this direction, the leg that is closer to that side is gonna lift first. Lift, lift, knee, knee, okay? So we're gonna do that. So right foot back, we go chassé right, sauté right, chassé left, sauté left, chassé right, sauté right, step pas de chat. And your arms will come up to high fifth. You don't need a whole lot of space for this because it moves side to side. So just watch me for a moment. Chassé, arabesque. Chassé, sauté, arabesque. Chassé, sauté, arabesque. Step pas de chat. And pas de chat does not change legs. The right leg will stay back. Ba-ba. So we're going to do one side at a time. This is our last thing we're going to do. So start with the right leg back. We'll go right, left, right, pas de chat right. And then we're going to stop the music and do the other side. Last thing, get the body moving. I think this music will work. Hold on. No, I don't like it. Chassé, sauté, chassé, sauté, chassé, sauté, step pas de chat. Okay, this is the music. Let's back up, or you don't need to back up too much, but make sure you look out for your furniture. You can, if you feel like you're gonna run into something, just kind of be more underneath yourself, jumping up and down as opposed to really far side to side. Okay, here we go. Right foot back, B+. Here we go. Chassé, sauté, chassé and sauté, chassé and sauté, pas de chat. Good. All right. Let's try the other side. This is a little quicker. So chassé and sauté and chassé and sauté and chassé and sauté and pas de chat. Okay, now take that left leg back. Here we go. Chassé, sauté, chassé, sauté, chassé, sauté, pas de chat. Good, yeah, that's it. Good, unfortunately we're out of time, but you can practice that one outside of class without me. Okay, that's giving a nice chassé and a nice strong arabesque before your last pas de chat. So that's a lot of new steps we've been doing the last few weeks, so that's really good. Awesome work. Tendu à la seconde to finish. And B+ bow. Try that with me. Other side. Tendu à la seconde. And B+ bow. Thank you. Good job. Bye-bye. Maybe I'll see you for lyrical. Here we go.